YouTube, we are going into the grand finals of the Meme Weekly. Every single week on Monday, you could join by being joined as a member on YouTube or subscribed on Twitch. Hop in with a fun deck. Top tier decks are banned. Hajime.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
You should only ever wash your hands before you touch yourself, not after, unless you're dirty. If you're dirty, go ahead, do that. Absurrouter in the graveyard is going to be searching for a rocket. We are going to Keck wait. We're going to max C because we know that he could preempt, he could inherently special summon. So you want to max C early before they inherently special summon. If you're going to the bathroom and you're about to touch yourself, why would you not wash your hands before you touch yourself? Your hands are probably dirty. You touched the doorknob, you touched people, you touched some weird things. Wash your hands, then touch yourself. Now, after touching yourself, why are you then going to wash your hands unless you're dirty? Does that make sense? You've been lied to your whole life thinking that you should wash your hands after touching yourself and not before. Lyrilusc, Nightingale, don't worry, this is not a first turn kill. Assembled Nightingale. Rocket Synchron on summon target a level 5 or higher Dark Dragon in your graveyard. Special summon it. Absurrouter not only searching for the Rocket Tracer, but special summonable with the Rocket Synchron. We got a level 8 Synchro play right here, but the Nightingale pretty much ensuring that he's not going to be taking any damage this turn. There's no way to lose, right? There's no way. How do you win after they Nightingale? It's impossible. It's good to know that the best deck, Sword Soul's not abusing DPE, which is interesting. They're not really doing it. There's a few mad lads, but it is rare. Boral load Savage Dragon off the quad Boral. What the heck? Moonlit Chill is similar to an Effect Veiler. You're going to negate the effects of a special summoned monster. Nuts. It could be used during your turn, which Effect Veiler cannot. It could be used outside of the main phase, which Effect Veiler cannot. But it can only be used on if your opponent special summons a monster. Are you able to then use it? It is a trigger effect off of... Well, it has the trigger condition off of the special summon where you have to use it only at that moment. Nightmare Unicorn. Discard a card. Return the assembled back into the extra deck. Can you get a level 1 tuner on the field? Chaos Ruler summoning from the graveyard. Doesn't the deck become a lot better when they get the Vampire Rank 8 Exceed? Who knows about the Vampire Rank 8 Exceed that's coming soon? This one. The Zombie Vampire? Holy moly. And neither player could target this card with special summoned monster effects. Neither player could target this card with the effects of monster special summoned, other than from the graveyard. You could detach material, send the top 4 cards from each player's deck to the graveyard. Then if a monster was sent to the graveyard with this effect, you could special summon one of them to your field. Summon your opponent's monster. So you mill 4 cards, and if your opponent mills a monster, you could take their monster. What the? Could have done that with the Boral Load and the Chaos Ruler. And it's dark, so if you Rocket Tracer, you could still use it. Now, one of the best tricks of Lyrilusc is not only to make a Zeus with your Nightingale, but make yourself so you take no battle damage and you can't be destroyed. Then you summon the Recital, and then the Recital is going to reflect battle damage. It's nuts. Did I spell Recital wrong? Here you go. With Recital, you're going to be able to... When you take battle damage, you reflect the battle damage instead, and then with the Assembled, you're going to make it so you don't get destroyed. You also take no battle damage. So negate your battle damage, but reflect battle damage. Now, what happens if he summons an access code talker? You then need to toggle on. A lot of you that are stuck in gold, it's because you don't know how to counter access code talker. At gold and below, access code talker is an auto win because you don't know how to toggle. You have to toggle on, then activate your Zeus before the access code talker activates to wipe out your fields. Now, Zeus is going to be negated by the Apollo USA. Buns knows that he could counter the access code talker, so he makes an Apollo USA instead. The Star Liege is going to be searching for a Chaos Dragon Levineer, banishing 3 to come forth and summon. Non-targeting destruction. If he banished at least one light among the darks, but he only banished dark monsters, this is going to be return a card from the opponent's hand back in the deck. Sending off the Star Liege for another Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon is here. Enter in the codes. Access Code Talker is here. Let's go. We have 53, 63, and we have lethal damage even with Apollo negating the Zeus. Zeus is not going to even bother wiping the field, knowing that the Apollo USA will negate. Goodbye to the Zeus. And game one goes to Buns. Buns with Dragon Link. Wiping out pure Lyrilusc. To game two we go. Let go. Very quickly, with no side deck, hop into game two. Let's get to it. How is no one topped with Bountiful Artemis? It's weird. Maxi chaining to the 1-for-1. Special summoning from the deck. We're going to Psy, Frame Gear, Gamma, negate the Maxi. Let's go. You could Ash Blossom to negate the Gamma, which then your Maxi would go through. No Maxi to negate. Lyrilusc, Imperm negate. That ends his entire turn? Buns? Can you lethal right now? Let's go. Finish him. Chaos Space. What deck is better? Ignister or Agents? Ignister. Ignister is better. But you can get Diamond 1 with both. You could do well with both. Negating the Chaos Space from searching for a light monster by discarding a dark. Triple Tactics talent only if your opponent activated a monster effect during the main phase, which means if you're playing Max C and Triple Tactics talent becomes more popular, you're going to want to Max C in the draw phase or standby phase to play around the Triple Tactics talent. Even after drawing 2, he had no play. Unbelievable. Tell me you have a play. We are quick launching our play onto the field. Come forth and summon. Rocket Tracer into Striker Dragon. Grab the Boot Sector launch. Striker Dragon pop itself. Add back the Rocket Tracer. Boot Sector launch, summon the Rocket Tracer. Rocket Tracer, destroy a face-up card you control. Lock yourself into dark monsters. We could then make a Chaos Ruler. And everything I just said got negated by impermanence. Chaos Ruler into Mill 5. Grab a lighter dark. Holy moly. All of that negated. Taking out the Lyrilusc. Can Sire Fox come back? Harpy Feather Duster, wiping out that back row card. What could a Dragon Link deck be having in the back row? I would say Impermanence. Called by the Grave. This is where he's got to choose very carefully. Does he want to banish the blue or the gray? Banishing the gray one. That could have been the correct banish. The gray one, when special summon, you could add a Lyrilusc spell and trap from your deck to your hand, ending the turn, possibly Striker Dragon again, destroying itself. The field spell is gone, but we have not used up our normal summon, but the Rocket Tracer is not going to have anything to destroy besides itself. It needs another card on the field to destroy. It really needed that field spell search. Another Striker Dragon? Another Striker Dragon. You can only use each effect once per turn. We're not going to be able to add the Rocket Tracer again back to the hand. We're banishing 3. Come forth and summon. 11 year, return a card in the hand back in the deck. Get returning. What? How can you not get more damage out? What is going on? No, nothing. Nothing. No disruption. Okay, we're going again. I see some plays in the chat. Going straight to the battle phase again. Dragon Link. Could he have quad borrowed is what the chat was asking. Quad borrow. Yeah, why not? And just like that, Buns has reduced Sire Fox to 0. That's a 2-0 victory in the grand finale. Get ready for the top deck list. Let's go.